Hello, hello. Welcome to my channel. I'm going to be working on this page today. It's going to be a simple page and actually a pretty quick one. Because, you know, I've got these with the different techniques and it's kind of bulking out my book a bit, but that's all right. So for this one, I'm going in the worms, colors. And what I had done was, I have these, and all this is a mop-up page of mine. And I just took the journaling block and drew the curve and then made my two straight lines. And that pretty much gave me this, so that way I would have borders for each side, and yes, they are pretty thick. But before I put these on, I actually am going to do some stenciling in the background. Not much, just a little, because the images I'm going to put on aren't going to cover up most of it anyways. So let's set these aside. And the stencil I'm going to be using is the Doodle stencil, and I'm going to use this one right here. It almost looks like draft spots, or I'm not sure what, but they kind of look like little mushroom tops to me. So I'm just going to stick it down. And I know I only need to focus mostly towards the center. Grab my Sharpie pen that I use and just outline a few of them. I actually want it to go this way. Not doing all, I just want it to be kind of random. Okay, that's all I'm going to put on there. And then, as you can see, it's just going to kind of look like that. So I'm going to run my heat gun over this really quick just to set the ink a little bit, so that way I can go in and color over it. Okay, now I'm going to take my Pure Sunshine and Squeezed Orange, and I'm just going to color inside of them just to give them some color. Very, very messily. It's not going to be perfect. Alright, now I have my borders here that I think I'm going to put on next. Okay, close my glue stick for just a moment, because here's the next thing. I have got this image from the Dylusions stamp set. There's not mushroom in there, but I'm going to put right here. But I'm also going to take this stem from the Dylusions Doodle Bloom set and put it here. And now for the technique part, I'm going to create a mushroom topper of my own. So I'm going to move my book aside for just a moment. And I'm going to pull out a sheet of, this is the 80-pound cardstock that I love. It's in that beautiful cream color. And you know, like when you were in grade school and they taught you how to make the perfect heart or the perfect diamond, you just take the page and you fold it in half and then you draw half of it. Well, this is kind of like that, but not completely, because I want to teach you something. And you may already know this, but when folding pages, if you feel resistance, like it doesn't really want to fold, you're folding against the grain. But if it folds pretty easily without a whole lot of resistance, you're folding with the grain, and you won't weaken the bend as much over time. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to take, and I'm going to fold it down, I'd say maybe about 3 inches roughly. And I'm only going to do it over here, because I don't want it too wide. I'm just going to take that section that I just folded. I'm just going to snip it right off with my scissors. It doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, now I have that. I'll set my things back aside for a moment. Now, with this piece, because it's not, the paper's not ripping or damaging, I have no need to really put a piece of washi over. I can if I want to, but I really don't have the need. Now we're just going to draw out a mushroom top. So, grab me a pencil. And how I want it is I want the top of the mushroom to be right here on this bend. So I'm just going to roughly sketch one out here really quick. I want it to be kind of weird and kind of wonky. And I'm going to measure it to make sure it's going to fit where I want it. Perfect. Alright. So there's the rough sketch. Now I will take my black paint pen and I'll just kind of draw it out. Now that I've got that drawn out, as you can see, it's kind of weird, but I think it's going to look nice. I'm just going to go in and I'm going to cut it out, leaving the bend on. Like I said, it's kind of like what you're taught in grade school. And I'm gonna leave myself just a bit of a border. Not a very wide one at all. Okay, pull this over, and there we go. But it's probably gonna be up here a bit more. I'm gonna color it in. I think I wanna make it like that one, so I need, looks like, squeezed orange and fiery sunset, I believe. So that's these two. Okay, bring it over, and like that. That'll kind of work. Now, I need to stick the things on the bottom down first. So this one's going on there first. And this one's gonna go on next. Okay, let that sit for a minute. And I'm gonna bring this back over. And as far as this goes, we don't have to do anything to the back except put double-sided tape on, which I'm gonna do really fast. All right. Now the next thing is I'm going to open it up, and as far as writing for this page, we'll have all of this to write on, but I am going to outline it just for the sake of outlining. So let me grab my paint pen again, and I'm going to go as close to the edge without going over as I can. Alright. It looks super, super weird this way, but when it's closed, it looks like that. It's not exactly curved, but I don't care. It doesn't bother me. What I'm going to do before I stick this down is I'm going to outline what I can with my black paint pen. Okay. Now we'll stick that down, and I'll outline the bottom part of it, or outline it, and that should be it. Now if you wanted to, you could go in and color this in as well. I'm not going to. I want to leave it like that so that way when I write, I can see it really, really well. But now the last step is to outline that little section we just put on. Close up my glue stick. Okay, and that's it. That's the page for the day. It was quick and fun, and I'm pretty sure you guys can probably hear the train in the background. I live between 2 railroad tracks, so no matter which way you go, you're gonna find a railroad track. Sorry, but this is the page. It was a quick and fun page, and this sticks up for now, but as the book is closed, it'll squish it down, and it'll eventually get to where it wants to stick down all the time. It was just something simple, and I don't have a whole lot to say for this day. I could have left just the inside here and wrote all the way through, but I wanted to do something fun, something different. So I hope it gives you some kind of inspiration for your journal page. And thank you so very much for watching, and I really, really do appreciate your kind comments and all of you who have subscribed. That makes my heart truly happy. But until the very next time, I hope you stay safe, stay warm, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.